my name's Lauren. I am the Lolo behind Lolo Did It, a hand-dyed yarn business. And I'm coming to you on this beautiful Thursday. Oh my gosh, it's finally hit summer here. It's in the 90s. I know everybody's like, summer, 90s, but it's actually really nice weather here in Vegas. We're really enjoying it, and it's sunshiny today. So it's really, really fun. So thank you guys so much for joining me, for those who are returning and some new people as well. I keep on seeing new names pop up in the comments, so thank you guys so much for checking out this podcast. I appreciate it. So we have a lot of stuff going on. I kind of changed my angle so you could see a little bit more colorways behind me, and see what we have going on, because we have so much yarn. We literally have every single yarn colorway in stock, just on different yarn bases, so it just depends. You can, in the drop down menu, sort by category, or sort by yarn base, and you can search, use the search tool for the yarn bases as well, so that you can organize it a little bit better to be able to get what you're wanting. But every single regular colorway is in stock. And what I did this week is we generally use like our one-of-a-kind or non-repeatable. We do that to kind of test colors together and do fun stuff. So I did put a whole bunch of one-of-a-kind / non-repeatable colorways on the shop. There's not many left since yesterday, but there are a few. Also, the mystery sock sets are non-repeatable as well, so those are kind of fun, but those are a mystery. The other ones I put on the shop are that you can see the colorways. So, which that was pretty cool. Speaking of mysteries, I did ship out on the 22nd all the El Chupacabra. I'm not going to show you, but I did ship them all out. Everybody should be starting to receive theirs today and tomorrow, which is really exciting. And also because my plan was to dye Bigfoot this week, so I took it off the shop, but because I didn't get it dyed by the end of the week, what I did is I put it back on the shop, and I'll keep it up until Sunday, and Monday we'll start dyeing it. So if you guys have missed out on the yarn of the month for June, which is Bigfoot, you can check it out. It's in my section Kits and Sets and Limited Time. So that's really, really, really exciting. I can't wait for you guys to open these. We have, tomorrow is the last day to order, May the 4th. Tomorrow is also the release of the brand new movie that's coming out. So if you haven't ordered yours yet, get the order in. This is what it looks like knit up. So it's really, really, I mean, it's speckly, but it's just really variegated with different colors, and I use bubbles as my heel. So I wanted to mention that. Speaking of Star Wars, let me grab this. We have Yeti Goes to a Galaxy Far, Far Away. The little Lolo packs. Sorry, I got dye on my hands. I apologize. Little Lolo packs that go with it, and the project bag. I think I've got only 3 kits left on the shop of this. I'm pretty sure. 3. And this, on the inside, it has all of the Star Wars, like Sugar Skull style. So cool. I love it. So, I've got 3 kits left. Otherwise, everything other than the bag is available to purchase separately. So you can get those. And I did just restock it. I believe it's on Everyday Stock. I think I just restocked it because I know we sold out. Same thing with HIPPO for birthday. I know we sold out. We sold out of that, I think, on almost all the fingering weight bases. I think I had like 2 left on Lolo's favorites. So I dyed those and restocked those today as well. Which is, I'm so glad you guys love HIPPO for birthday so much. I was worried. I wasn't sure what you would expect for like celebrating a birthday, like what colors. And I just picked the colors that I like. But you guys seem to like it. But this will, a lot of people were asking me what's going to happen because birthdays happen all year long. Well, I'm still going to make this like a month and a half long colorway, and then it'll retire. So even if you have a birthday in like November, grab your skein now so you can have a birthday cast on then. Because I'm not going to continuously carry it throughout the year. Kind of like Helping Hippos, if you guys were participated in that last year. And hopefully we don't do helping hippos again this year. I hope there's no hurricanes this year. So, but if it's just like that, even though it's something that technically could be a colorway for the whole year, we're doing it for a specific time frame. And so it'll eventually go away. I'm thinking month and a half-ish, like mid to late June. Then we'll stop carrying that. So you have a little bit of time to save up and grab your skein, but it will go away. So I wanted to let you guys know, because that was a common question that I got in my emails this week, especially because I was sold out on a lot of the fingering bits. I'm like, I'm so sorry. But we really, really, really do try to keep everything in stock as much as possible, because I don't know about you guys, but for me, I am an instant gratification person. Like, I order something and I want to receive it within a week or two. I like making sure that I get stuff right away. And even if it just sits in my stash, you know, or if it's just, you know, let's say it's a project bag, you know, I know that I don't have to use it for a specific project. It's still like one of those things that I personally like getting stuff quickly. So I think you guys do too. So we really, really do try. This weekend's Memorial Day weekend. We're taking Friday through Monday. Tuesday we'll start shipping. So anything that you guys order today will ship out on Tuesday. I know you guys are used to getting your shipping notifications on Monday, but there's no shipping on Mondays. So just to be aware of that. So speaking for hippos, a brand new hippo came out, and this is actually brand new for 2018. So this is not the same as last year's. This is Hippo for Dad. So cool. I decided to do a lot brighter colors, and I've been way into orange lately. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I love orange lately. Like, every single thing that I'm buying, I'm like, I gotta get orange. So I had to put that beautiful color in there. But these are colors that remind me of my dad. And I don't know if they remind you of your dad or if you associate stuff with him, but my dad, firstly, is really, really cool. He's a cool guy. He's always been in a rock band. He's super chill and laid back, like, not like me. I'm like, really, I'm an excitable person, and he is so chill. Like, nothing phases him. It's really weird. But he was one of those dads. I mean, he traveled a lot for work. He was a really great dad when he was home, which is cool. Like, you can't say that about everybody, you know. When he was home, he really tried to play with us and engage with us and do stuff. You know, he was always encouraging us to play music and play instruments. He would always take us on bike rides in the summer. So every weekend we'd definitely go to the fairgrounds and bike ride around there. And so that's where the green comes from. The blue are from his glass. It's not only his favorite color, but his glasses are always tinted like this light blue color. So they're just, I really love my dad. We get along very well. And we have the same type of things that we like. We're both very into technology and things like that. So it's always fun to chit chat with my dad. And so this is representative of him. I hope you guys like it. This is the little Lolo pack that goes with it. Really pretty, bright colors. I thought it's June. Like, why? Last year I did a lot of brown tones and darker blues, and it's like coffee dad, you know? But I was like, wow, this is in June, and why didn't I do bright colors last year? So that's why I did bright colors this year. And then this is the project bag that goes with it. And there's a few kits left on the shop. Not, again, I don't do very many kits. I don't do a ton of kits with the project bag. But if you really love these colors, snatch it up while it's available. So that was, it was fun to come up with a new colorway for that holiday this year. I did that for Mom too. Well, for my mom, I got yelled at for having not enough pink in it last year, so I definitely put pink in it. I do have some skeins of Mom left, but that one is retired. So, yeah. Let's see, what else is going on? Oh, yes. Okay, so you guys, Harry Potter fans, I get emails probably at least once a week saying, are you going to do a little Lolo pack or kit with Harry Potter? And the answer is yes. I have been working on this for a little while, not too long, but like for a little while. My sister is the one who makes the project bags, and she is, I mean, I'm a Harry Potter fan. She is like super Harry. She knows everything. Like every time I ask her trivia, she knows the answer. It doesn't even matter. I don't know how many times she's read the books, but probably quadruple than me. So, anyways, so this is the project bag. This is all 8 Harry Potter colorways in the project bag, which is really pretty. I really love these colors. The Harry Potter colors are some of my favorite. And these are all the little Lolos. You have the choice of getting it on L'Original, which L'Original is pretty awesome because they're 28 gram skeins and 110 yards. So this is quite a lot of yarn that you're receiving in this pack. Or you could get it on Sparkle, which are 20 gram skeins. And I don't know how to do math on the fly, but it's 600 and something yards. I don't remember how much it is, but all the details are in the listing. So this is under kits and sets and limited time. And I put these up yesterday. Quite a lot sold. I have some left that are ready to ship and a couple that are dyed to order because for some reason, I don't know how to count and did not dye enough of the Quibbler. So I didn't have enough of these. But they're already dyed and drying on the racks. It's just a matter of I knew that they weren't ready to ship yet, so I didn't want to say they're ready to ship. But anyways, this was fun. And I don't always do this because I do try to make sure I have enough for you guys. So I don't get yelled at. I don't like having things run out of stock, especially within minutes. I hate it. I do not like stuff running out of stock for you guys. So even if it's a special thing, if it's something that you guys really want, I really do try. But I did steal a project bag. I did take one. I love it. I wanted to show you guys the inside because it's really cute. Super cute. So I'll show you what's in here later. But I hope you guys like these. I love these project bags. I take them everywhere. They're really squishable so that you could fit them in your purse or whatever, but they're also really, really sturdy because they're made out of twill. So I really like these. Huge fan. They're my project bags. But I really like them. I'm slightly biased, but you know, whatever. You guys forgive me, right? So I do also, something special that's going on. This isn't really going on, for a long time, but I dyed this sock blank last week while the Golden Knights were in the playoffs. And I thought, you know, this is wishful thinking. I really want them to go to Stanley Cup, so I'm going to dye this. I'm determined that they're going to win, even though I have no control over it whatsoever. And so since they won, I put these up on auction on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, they'll be available today. Today is Thursday, and I'll have another one available tomorrow. So I only dyed 2 of these. And the auction includes the Fame and Folsom that go with them. But I couldn't help myself. You know, when the mood strikes, you need to dye something. You know that. Y'all are crafty people. You know that has to happen. So we are joining in on a knit along. I've had a whole bunch of people tell me that they're joining in, so I think we have quite a few Lolo Did It people who are joining in on the knit along by Marie Green, who is at Olive Knits on Instagram and Olive Knits on Ravelry as well. She's doing the Beekeeper cardigan, which is a brand new design of hers. It's got a really beautiful honeycomb texture, but it's one of her simple designs. So if anybody has knit any of her designs before or saw my Stillwater cardigan that I knit last winter, like 6 months ago, she designs things so that you can knit through them quickly, and it has a really pretty detailing. So she is doing a 4-day KAL again. We are going to totally join in. If you want to join her 4-day KAL, like just the 4 days, she has it going on her Facebook page and Ravelry page. and Instagram. So definitely join in there. She's giving away prizes. I'm going to be donating a prize to that as well. But also, if you would like to join in using Lolo Did It yarn, you can join in my Ravelry group and through my Instagram. As long as you hashtag Lolo Did It plus all of her hashtags, I'll be able to find you. But we'll do the KAL in the month of July. So you don't have to do it in 4 days. I'm totally going to challenge myself, see if I can do it in 4 days. But if you want to join in with a month-long KAL to get this beautiful cardigan knit, that would be awesome. The yarn base she recommends is HONEYDUKES, which is my Polworth, 85% Polworth, 15% silk. They're 250 gram skeins. They're huge. And 725 yards per skein. So this is quite a lot of yarn. So this is the yarn base that she recommends for it. So I do have plenty of yarn available, dyed to order. We are dyeing it every single day. So basically how our dyed to order works is as soon as we get your order in, we dye it either the next day or the day after, and as soon as it's dry, we ship it out. So our turnaround time is really, really, really fast. So if you do want to join in this, get your orders in for on HONEYDUKES. This is in my sweater quantity section on my website. We'll dye it on Monday, well, on Tuesday for you, and as soon as it's dry, which hopefully will be Thursday or Friday, we'll ship it out. So that you can gauge swatch, because she already put that up there. So go grab your pattern, read through it, check out all of her details of the knit along, but get ready because July is going to be really, really fun. So this is the color that I chose for this. I'm pretty positive that I'm going to be doing this out of Amazed, which is it's like a pinky magenta red. It's really pretty. It looks like this on camera. And then I caked one up. Oh my gosh. I love this. And look how tonal it is. I mean, you can really see I cannot wait to knit this sweater. I'm really, really excited. I'll probably be gauge swatching this weekend to kind of see where I'm at. But I'm really excited. I hope you guys are joining in. If you use Lolo Did It yarn, you'll definitely can enter for a prize on Ravelry and on Instagram through me. And then obviously with any yarn, if you want to join in, you can join in on Marie's knit along that she has going on. So I hope you guys join in. It'll be a lot of fun for July, so that we can all have really pretty sweaters all ready and blocked for the fall. So I'm totally ready for that. For those of you guys who were asking, Webster Street Knittery, who is Jen Peck, Webster Street Knittery on Instagram and on Ravelry. She's a designer that I've worked with a couple of times. I absolutely love her. She's such a sweetheart, and we have a lot of the same likes in music and things like that. But so approximately like a month and a half ago, she asked me to dye a gold colorway that she wanted to use in the design that she had in her head. Now, the design is a total secret. I'm not allowed to know anything, and I'm not allowed to share any details, but she is designing something using that yarn, which is really pretty. But she had posted a photo of the yarn on her Instagram, and a lot of people were contacting me like, oh my gosh, when are you releasing this? I was planning to release it closer to her date that she wanted to release a pattern, which is sometime this fall. But because everybody is talking about this cardigan, which is a Beekeeper cardigan, and wanting a gold color, I talked to Jen and we decided we're going to release this yarn colorway ahead of time. So even if you don't get it for the sweater, definitely grab it to get it for her pattern that's coming out this fall. You won't be sorry. It's really pretty. But this is the colorway. And we've named this Stay Golden, which is a reference to a Robert Frost poem that is so beautiful. I really should just read it to you. Robert Frost poem. But the main thing is everybody here who works here at Lolo Did It, we're big fans of the movie and book The Outsiders. We quote it all the time. We love it. It's just, it touches everybody's hearts. It's just a really great book, and it's not very long. So if you guys haven't read it, it's by S.E. Hinton. You'll love it. It's very, you know, it's like a quintessential American book to me. To me, it is. So I think that you guys would enjoy it if you haven't read it yet, but there's a quote in there with Robert Frost, and then another quote that says, "Stay golden." So that's what this is from. It's a really beautiful, but this gold color, because of the knit-along, you can currently order it, even though it's not released yet. It'll be out on Tuesday, as soon as we get everything tagged. So Tuesday is the deadline. It'll be out on Tuesday. But you can order it now this weekend, throughout this weekend, on Whole Lotta DK or any sweater quantity that you might want for this knit-along or for any other sweaters that you might be knitting. You could definitely order it ahead of the release, and I'm happy to dye it. We're happy to get it ready for you, and we will move. If you tell us that it's for this 4-day knit-along, we will move as fast as humanly possible getting these skeins dyed and dried to get to you so that you can swatch up and get ready for the knit-along. So just let us know. But this is called Stay Golden. So, so pretty. I'm glad you guys are as enthusiastic about it as I am, because it's definitely one of those skeins that I do a lot of pop culture and music and stuff like that, and these are things that I'm jamming to. You know, I love the music, or but this is really, like, when you take quotes from a book and things like that, it's just really personal, because you get to know these characters like they're your friends for, like, the time that you're reading it. I don't know if anybody else feels that way about books, but for me, books are a way to explore something different kind of life or a different thing, and you get to know those characters really, really well. So anyways, so Stay Golden. The other colorway that will be releasing, I'm hoping I'll get it up by the time I publish this podcast, but if I don't, it'll be up on Friday morning, as soon as I wake up. So this one is called, I know, I love it. This one is called Super Freak, and it is amazing. It is extreme pink with extreme green. If you knit them in the round and socks, it will be a micro stripe. If you knit them in anything else, it'll have long lines of the colors, so you can really see it. You can really see it pop. So cool, very summery. Reminds me of watermelons on steroids. Super cool. So this will be available either tonight or Friday morning. As soon as I get it up, I'll get it up, and I'll tell you guys on Instagram, but I hope I can get it by the time this publishes. Usually while I'm uploading this movie to YouTube, I'm hurrying up and putting everything online on all the inventory, so I'm crazy. I do everything, like, flying by the seat of my pants. So anyways, I hope you guys like this. This is definitely one of those summer colorways, so I don't know if we'll retire it by the end of the summer, but definitely a summer colorway. You have to have this in your stash, like right now. So that one was fun. So I have almost no knitting to show you, because I think I told you guys that, I don't remember if I did. I think I did. I told you guys that we're moving houses, not business. Business staying in the warehouse. But we are moving to a smaller house. We used to have the business in our rental house that we had, and it was pretty big. And what we did was we just lived upstairs, which is really weird, I know, but that's what we did. And so now we have this house that literally, I'm not even kidding you, since moving out, I put my craft room in a small, like, corner of the downstairs, but it's literally empty. It actually echoes when you walk through the house. Like, that's ridiculous. So me and Trey have been looking for a smaller house to rent, and so we finally found one, and it's way closer to work. I'm so thankful. So we are moving, so that's what I've been doing, is packing, which is crazy. So my timely cardigan kind of got set to the side for a moment. Not because I don't love it. I'm bound off. I am ready for sleeves, but I just didn't have a moment to cast on the sleeves, and it takes a little bit more concentration than I was willing to give it for a sec. But what I'm doing in the meantime, so far the deadline for the knit-along for the timely cardigan is June 18th. Yes, June 18th. But a few people have emailed me and asked for an extension, so we might do an extension until like the end of June, because I do want to have sweaters off the needles for the next knit along that we're joining in, which is the Beekeeper cardigan. So something to keep in mind. So maybe I'll go till June 30th, and then that'll be the deadline. But keep on working on those sweaters, definitely, because it'll be a really nice price. Well, I think it'll be a nice price. But because you have committed to a fingering weight sweater, that's crazy. So I appreciate everybody who has been joining in and having fun with it. But I think I'll extend it by a week and a half, 2 weeks or something like that. But we need to clear those needles. So this is what I've been working on because it's a lot simpler. It's a lot tinier, and it's a very simple knit, and it's like instant gratification kind of knit. So I wanted to show you that. This is what I've been doing this week. Look at that! This is so adorable. This is the baby vertebrae, and I'm knitting the 3 to 6 month size. Look how cute this is. This is my Honeydukes colorway. And the pattern, let me actually, I know her name's Kelly, but I don't want to mispronounce her name, so I'm going to get it. Oh, it doesn't even say here. I'm loading her pattern. So anyways, this is the baby vertebrae, Honeydukes colorway. I did not, so this is, somebody asked me this earlier. I did not alternate skeins on this because they said, oh, well, your speckles are really even. Are you alternating skeins? I did not. But of course, depending on your gauge, depending on the skein, it may pool because that's, you know, that's what happens depending on your gauge and things like that. So I will tell you that that crossed my mind, and as I cast on and started knitting, I did look for pooling, because if it had started pooling at all, I would have alternated skeins, because I like the more even texture. And I recommend that all the time. Anytime that you are knitting a larger project or something that you would like to have an even color, definitely alternate skeins if you see that it's starting to pool. So anyways, so cute. I love it. And I did the Timely cardigan is a 1x1 twisted rib. You can see that. It's not like I'm giving away the pattern. You can see it in the photo. But so I did a 1x1 twisted rib on this. This is not called for in the pattern by Kelly that I'm pulling up her last name. But I did it so that I could practice the bind off for my cardigan. So this is a great way. If you've never knit a sweater before, I've never knit a baby sweater before, but this was a great way for me to practice some techniques that I'm not that great at. Binding off is not my strong suit. I tend to get like, it's either too tight or too loose. This one, I think I did just right. Yay. So that's a really good tip. I'm going to knit more baby stuff because of that, because I can practice techniques on something smaller, and the babies don't care if I have a little bit of a mistake. So this is for my sister. Her shower is in June, so I'm like hurrying up and finishing up some stuff that I've been working on for her, but super cute. I just have to cast on or pick up the stitches for the collar. But it's been really fun. So what I'm going to do, okay, here is her name, Kelly Van NIEKERK. Can you see that? Kelly Van NIEKERK. I'll put it at the bottom. But anyways, she's a sweetheart. She reached out to me on Instagram and reposted my photo, which I was really thankful for. So if you guys, this is something that I didn't think about when I started all of my baby knits for May. But if you guys want to join me knitting anything for baby, toddler, small child, you can join me in a knit along. I'm going to just have it for all year. If you want to use 100% Lolo Did It yarn in any pattern that you want to, baby knits pattern, then put it in a tab that I'll have on Ravelry, which will say all the baby knits 2018. So we'll just have it through the end of the year. And I'll definitely pick prizes and things like that. but also put it on Instagram. So if you use hashtag Lolo Did It in your project, I do pick winners from that as well. So definitely join in on both Instagram and Ravelry. I would love to see all your baby knits. Plus, it's a great way to see some colorways knit up, especially if you were like, I wanted to knit this larger project for myself, but I wanted to see a colorway knit up, you know, in your own gauge and in your own style. That's a great opportunity. So I will be putting that up on Ravelry. So cute. So anyways, that's all I got going on now. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, all of my ridiculousness and sweaters and things like that. I hope you guys join in me on the knit-alongs. Don't wait to get your orders in for all these things, because some of this stuff, May the 4th, the Yarn of the Month Club, Bigfoot, they're going to be going away, so they're going to retire. And then the Harry Potter kit, that once it sells out, it's sold out. So go grab yours. So anyways, thank you guys so much. I hope you had a fun time joining me. Happy knitting, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks so much. Bye.